So these days we keep hearing about the tribunals in the news, right? It is an important topic for all the competitive exams, and UPSC has already asked questions on tribunals. So yeah, let's quickly understand what tribunals are. So imagine you are an IAS officer. What a wonderful thought, right? So you have a problem with your service conditions. Now, do you have to go to a regular court? No, not necessarily. India has a specialized body called Central Administrative Tribunal. Now, what is a tribunal? Tribunal is a quasi judicial body. It looks like a judicial body and it is created to deal with a specialized disputes. Now, tell me one thing, were tribunals part of the original constitution? Then the answer is no. This was added later by the 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act 1976. And what is the part? Part 14A of the Constitution. And it has only two articles, Article 323A and 323B. Now, Article 323A deals with the service related issues and they are administrative tribunals. So, who can make a law under this? Parliament only. Remember this. And under this Article 323A, Parliament enacted Administrative Tribunals Act 1985. And this act opened the door to speedy and inexpensive justice. Did you know what is the application fee? Just 50 rupees. And under this act, the CAD was established in 1985. Under which ministry? Tell me in the comment section. And under this act, we can have a state administrative tribunal and joint administrative tribunal also for two or more states. And this CAT is guided by principle of a natural justice. What does that mean? Fair and impartial hearing, like impartial justice. And it is not bound by civil procedure code. That means it doesn't have to follow the strict and complicated court procedure, like basically used by regular courts. And the note point is the CAT doesn't cover armed forces, Supreme Court staff, and Parliament staff. Remember this. And Chandrakumar case. This is also so important. Why? In this case, the Supreme Court reversed the earlier approach. Now, the aggrieved person who was not happy with the CAT order can appeal to the High Court as well. So, judicial remedies are now available under Article 226 and 227. Earlier, this remedy was not there. The aggrieved persons could appeal to Supreme Court only. Now come to Article 323B. Under this article, both Parliament and state legislature or authorized to make laws for creating tribunals for other specified matters like taxation, land reforms, and labor laws. And remember one point, rent and tenancy was added later by the 75th Constitutional Amendment Act in 1994. And here, hierarchy can be made. That means this article allows the law to create different tribunals. Like if you are unhappy with the first tribunal decision, then you can go to the higher tribunal. Simple. But remember, Article 323A doesn't contain such provision. I hope you enjoyed my lecture. Thank you.